Hey, my name is Cedric, and in just a couple hours from now a friend and I are gonna attempt to break the world record for most countries visited in 24 hours. The current record stands at 19 and it's held by 3 Norwegian guys. It's only been about 2 years since I mentioned this idea to my friend Rainer. There's been quite a bit of planning that went into it. We asked ourselves, where in the world is this even possible? The answer is only in Europe. I think we have it, the perfect route. And if everything goes according to plan, then we're going to break the current record by visiting at least 20 countries in 24 hours once we get to San Marino. Alright, we've made it to Refueling in Poland. We have about 25 minutes to freshen up, discuss strategy, and then we'll get started. If we're gonna fail, what's the most likely reason?
Well, there are many unknowns like fueling efficiency or possibility, the weather obviously, which is very bad at the moment. But quite frankly, the biggest risk is something mechanical on the plane which delays us or grounds us. But fingers crossed, let's see. 3 minutes before starting, the driver comes and says he has no toll tax chip. Obviously lack of preparation or knowledge, but we will sort it out.
And we're live. It's Tuesday, 23rd of August, midnight, and we're starting in country number 1.
Which is Poland.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go, 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 go. First up, our driver went out to buy the toll tax. Country number 2.
That was quick to Slovakia on the border.
One of the many things that are hard to predict, what toll tax is needed. So the clock is ticking. It's now 5 minutes past midnight already. All right, 1 hour in. How are we feeling?
Well, it's great. I haven't done much. In 5 minutes, we're gonna hit the airport.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
There's our plane right there.
We've made it to our third country, which is
Czechia in Ostrava Airport. It's 1:15, country number 3.
Let's go.
Lithuania, country number 4. Go.
Number 5.
We are in Riga, Latvia. Let's go.
How are we on time in general?
We are actually ahead of schedule.
And we just made it to country number 6, which is
Estonia, and about 20 to 25 minutes ahead of schedule.
We're now at Turku Airport in Finland. This is country number 7 countries down. I think we're about half an hour ahead of schedule. We're currently refueling the plane for the first time. Everyone's been here on time so far, so it seems like the planning is paying off.
Country number 7. Right.
Aside from the record, beautiful morning. Next and 8th stop in
Sweden, I-5, and off we go.
How are things going so far?
Now Europe is waking up, so I think the travels may start. For example, we're a little bit early on time, so the next airport is not open yet, so we have to wait for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, that's why we're sitting on the ground still.
That's why we're still on the ground, otherwise we would be already in the air.
Denmark, we're almost half the way there to breaking the record. 11 to go until we break the record.
Denmark, and it's country number 9.
Alright, we just landed in Maastricht and we're gonna change mode of transportation.
Holland, which is country number 10.
And half of the way to world record.
Here.
Next up is the helicopter, country number 12.
We are in Spa, Belgium, and we are going off to France.
Let's go! We made it to country number 13.
We are in France.
Country number 14.
Luxembourg.
Alright, let's go. And we're back to country number 15, which is a special one, Switzerland.
It's our home base. We are in Alpenrhein, St. Gallen. Now we proceed by car to Austria and Liechtenstein. We should be back in an hour.
Bis später. Beautiful weather in country number 16.
Rugel in Liechtenstein.
Country number 17, and we are
in Austria, Götzis. Now we move back to Alpenrhein for takeoff, Slovenia.
Let's go. Countdown, 13 minutes to get out. Doable?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We made it to country number 18.
We are in Ljubljana, Slovenia.
Let's go. This is country number 19, so we've right now equalized the current record.
Yes, correct. We are in Rimini, and now we are off by car to San Marino to beat the record in 30 minutes.
Let's go. All right, and we're back on the road in a car on our way to San Marino, which would then mean country number 20. Fingers crossed. Rainer, now that we're close to beating the current world record or setting a new record, what was the hardest part about making it to 20 countries in one day?
Well, the plan was quick, but then came COVID, and then came the Ukraine war, and winter and weather, and getting the team together. On the very last day, our starting point dropped out, and we had to change. We go there and take it point by point. We'll see, we are way ahead of schedule, about 45 minutes, and on good track.
And what's your current prediction, now that 20 seems pretty doable?
I still think we go 28 probably now, I would say, and if you're lucky we even do the 30.
Alright, and this is country number 20.
We are in country number 20, San Marino, half an hour from Rimini. It's 14:03 and we just broke the record. Congratulations, we are proud, very well done. We are almost 10 hours ahead of our competition, and it means everything now onwards is improving the record. Back to Rimini and Dubrovnik, Croatia next.
Let's go. Alright, next up, country number 21.
We are in Dubrovnik, Croatia.
We just crossed the border into our 22nd country today.
Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Go! Country number 23.
We are in Podgorica, Montenegro.
Country number 24.
Albania.
Country number 25.
Kosovo.
This is not only the 26th stop, but also a very special one for our pilots.
We are in northern Macedonia. Our pilots, Tom and Pascal, the flying pilots in charge, have now their 17th leg, which means they are the sole world record holder and probably make it to the Guinness Book of Records.
Most countries visited by fixed wing airplane within 24 hours. Yes. Here in Skopje we are having a bit of a longer stop because it's also a fuel stop. That naturally brings up the question also, how do we think about CO2? I mean, today's record, obviously we traveled quite a bit by plane and helicopter. How do you think about CO2 consumption and what do we do about it?
We have debated it many times during our preparation, if it's feasible to do such a project. We want to also account for our CO2 emissions, so we will count our front to back CO2 footprint and compensate by factor 2 via myclimate.com.
Pascal, how does it feel to be a world record holder?
The last 2 legs were really tough and challenging, but now it just feels great.
How many more to come until we get some sleep?
We will see.
All right.
Let's get surprised.
We were greeted by local officials from the airport in country number 27.
Yeah, Bulgaria.
All right, let's go. Country number 28.
We are in Belgrade, Serbia.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Country number 29.
Romania, second last stop.
We made it. Country number 30.
Absolutely fantastic, exhausted, tired, but very happy. We are in Budapest, Hungary. 30 countries, as Cedric said. We only planned for 30, and believe it or not, we have 45 minutes on the clock, but there is no country in reach, and it was more than perfect. Now we don't do high five, we go to sleep. Thank you very much, Cedric. I have to applaud Cedric. He was the master of the ideas. I was the master of the more recent planning, and the execution was mostly by Pascal and Tom. Our job was comparatively simple. Thank you so much.
All right, good night.
Good night.